My name is Kimberly Creighton. My address is 292 Terrace Road in Tarpon Springs. I'm a student at St. Petersburg College, and I'm in the Public Policy and Administration program. I'm speaking tonight regarding Ordinance 23-04, the Flood Ordinance Amendment. I apologize for repeating some of what Ms. Childress said during her presentation. I'm doing this for an assignment, so I have to say everything. The National Flood Insurance Program, or NFIP, is managed by the Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA. The program provides insurance to help reduce the socioeconomic impact of floods. Most property insurance does not cover floods. If a home or business owner can self-insure, meaning that they have the funds to repair or replace their property if it is destroyed by a flood, they may not need flood insurance. For the rest of us, it's imperative that we have flood insurance if we own property or occupy property that is in the FEMA flood zone, especially if the property is built below base flood elevation. In fact, mortgage companies may require flood insurance if property is located within a flood zone. A single flood event can cause billions of dollars worth of damage. Therefore, it's been necessary for FEMA to create certain regulations that mitigate losses. One such regulation is known as the 50% rule. What this says is that any reconstruction, rehabilitation, addition, or other improvements of structure that is habitable and sits below the base flood elevation that equals or exceeds 50% of the value of the structure prior to the start date of the construction constitutes a substantial improvement, requiring the structure to be brought into compliance with the current NFIP standards. This 50% is based on the value of the structure only, not the land. In 2013, Oldsmar adopted the 15-year cumulative flood insurance mitigation plan, which means that any improvement made on a structure within a 15-year period counts toward the 50% rule. Oldsmar did this because of a system called the Community Rating System, or CRS. If a local government adopts higher standards for floodplain management, they can receive CRS credits and reduce their citizens' flood insurance premiums. The city of Oldsmar has adopted such standards and has been successful in reducing the rates in their jurisdiction by 20% based on the national average. Certain home improvements work toward keeping a structure safer from emergency events and make structures more energy efficient. It does not make sense to penalize citizens who want to make such improvements. Therefore, tonight the Oldsmar City Commission will vote on an important legislation that could remove the possible barrier to such improvements. If the Commission votes to approve Ordinance 23-04, the proposed changes of the Code of Ordinance would allow exemptions that help protect structures and allow structures to be more energy efficient. This change will allow citizens to make improvements to their homes that will not count toward the 15-year cumulative 50% rule. This amendment will help citizens by allowing them to update their homes and improve their quality of life with more energy efficient and wind-resistant homes. The amendment will not harm the city's CRS rating because FEMA has approved amendments by local governments. I want to thank the city of Oldsmar for allowing me to speak at this meeting, and I want to thank the planning department, especially Ms. Childress, for her work on this ordinance. I believe Ordinance 23-04 will be a positive amendment for the Code of Ordinances, and I would recommend that the City Council vote to approve the ordinance.
Thank you very much. I give you an A+.